Hey, good morning, Social Cam. What's good? It's girl Eve Good Barbie. This is part 2 of my morning racist rant. I'm just taking you to my empty hollow room because I got stuff to do. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. You know, I'm like Grandma Nye. As soon as I get up in the morning, I've got things to do. I wanted to finish talking to you about this whole racism thing, right? Okay, so here's this too dark in there. I want to show you my beautiful blue bedroom that I'm painting. But I can't show it to you right now because it's too dark, but it turned out really nicely. Just to finish off on this whole racist thing, I'm going to talk about a friend of mine, and I'm not going to say his name because he is a good friend of mine, and he watches my videos all the time, and he's one of the first guys that I met here. So he's a really good friend, and I'm not going to call you out, but you know who you are. You're going to know who you are instantly. So I've got a friend of mine, and when you go over to his house, I guarantee you, every time you're over there, you're going to hear the word nigger. So when you're at his house, if they're saying the word nigger, when you're sitting there, you can only imagine how many fucking times they say it when you're not around. And they're not saying it in the nicest way, I can guarantee you. But this is also a friend who will sit in his place of business and look out a window and see women driving by or walking down the street and be like, ooh, ooh, she's so hot. Oh, fuck, what I wouldn't do to that. Yeah, I want some of that. And I'm a woman and I'm standing there. So, friend, it's gross. Stop doing stuff like that. Like, I don't say anything to you because you know that you say crude things. Like, you're a good person, but you know that you say crude things. And you can say whatever you want to say in your house, right? I would never say anything to you about what you want to say in your house. You guys like to use the word nigger in your house. Use the word nigger in your house. But it does make you, who I know you're not an ignorant person, look really, really ignorant. And so that's why I have to check myself personally when I am going on about white people this or white people that, that it's not being misconstrued because you don't want people to feel as if you're judging them on the basis of the color of their skin. So here in my world, in my reality, I have to deal with not exactly racism because Canada is beautiful for that. Canada is a great country. It's like very multicultural. Like I said, I couldn't imagine living in Atlanta or Chicago. Last time I was in Chicago, the service was so poor. Oh my God. Just the way, the attitude that they had towards black people was so obvious. And I'm thinking, not to be disrespectful if you work in the service industry, but I'm like, bitch, you serving me. You're a waitress. You don't even come close to my education and my experience in the places I've been and the things I've done. You want to be racist? That's what I mean by it being ignorant. So this came up yesterday because, as I said, I had a crazy person here in my town call me a nigger yesterday. And, you know, I must admit that if I was living where my cousin Fat Danny was, if I was close enough for my cousin Fat Danny, or to pick up the phone and call one of the Boom Brothers, and if you're from Inkster, you know what I mean when I say I'm going to call one of the Boom Brothers. Okay, if I could call one of the Boom Brothers or call my cousin Fat Danny, that guy, and not even to mention my son, that guy would be having a big ass black foot up his fucking ignorant white ass today. But thank God, I'm a little bit past that and a little bit beyond it. So the gist of this whole conversation this morning is, don't judge a person by the color of their skin. Don't judge a book by their cover. You don't know who you're talking to or who you're dealing with until you do that, until you actually give the person a chance to have a conversation with them and to get to know them. Not all people are going to be worth their time, but the dull and the ignorant, they too have their story. And for me, it's been a constant evolutionary process as an American because Americans are very, very racist for the most part. We are, have a very racist, superior attitude. It's indoctrinated in us and institutionalized in us. And so just living in Canada for the last, my son's 19, for the last 20 years, I'm in such a different place. So, and I'm such a better place in terms of race relations. And so I wish that for you. So people who post things on Facebook showing Asians selling dog heads and condemning people who eat horse, open your mind. Like, learn about different cultures. Travel. Travel is the key. Read books. Go out and actually talk to people from different cultures so that you can dispel these ignorant myths that really prohibit you from getting to know a whole assortment of people. And the food is amazing. So that's my rant for today. Public safety announcement. No more racism. Peace and blessings from your girl, Eva Good Barbie.